In this video, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step system on how this roofing company makes over $43 million every single month. The way they do it is extremely genius and easy to implement. So stick around until the end because I'm going to walk you through all the systems they use so that you can simply implement it for your company. Now, this is very important to you if you have a roofing company or you are working with one. Now, to dive a little bit deeper, I'm going to be walking through how they get leads in, how they qualify and then close or basically work the leads, and then how they schedule the job or how they deliver. So job delivery, right? Let's start with how they get leads. So basically they have Google Ads running, right? They have Google Ads running. So let's check out what their Google Ads look like. So when you look at their Google Ads over here, they have over 900 ads. They have over 900 ads, and they contain text ads, they contain video ads, different variation of ads. We're not going to go deeper into how or the ad strategy in this video. They also have meta ads running. But then let's look at what they do with meta ads. So with meta ads, let's look at they have what over 270 active ads running right now. Okay. So let's look at the other ways they might be getting leads in. So they have an Instagram, and then Instagram they have over 14,000 followers, right? They have a Facebook page, and the Facebook they have over 68,000 followers on Facebook. And then they have other ways of getting leads, and that's display, social, TV and radio, and then direct mail. Okay, so that's how they basically get leads in, right? Now let's look at the most important part: qualifying and closing the leads, basically working the leads. So now all these ads are going to one landing page, should I say, and it looks like this, right? So it's a very simple website or a very simple landing page. They don't talk too much on the landing page, so you can understand that they are optimizing for conversions. So get your free quote, as simple as that. Now, once you click on this, there's a survey. There's a survey they ask you, are you the homeowner? The first question, are you the homeowner? How old is your roof? What is the shape of your roof? Right? So they ask the most important questions they need before they can assign you to a rep. So what do you want most? And then they ask you first name, last name, where should we email, your phone number, and then your zip code. Once you finish this form, they tell you what, please stand by, a friendly representative will call you within 1 minute to go over your qualification. So it means they have a system, and then we'll talk about it later in the video. They have a system that qualifies you, decides whether you are of high priority right now, and then they assign a representative for you, and then they will call you in 1 minute. Now, one thing I also have to mention is that they have over 100 plus locations. So when you answer, I think one of the questions was your zip code. So the system will also auto assign you to should I say one of the locations or in your area where you are, so that they can have a rep that can attend to you. So now, yeah, let's go through the systems I was talking about. So it qualifies the lead. So they have one system that qualifies the lead based on their zip code or assigns the lead to their area. And then they rank the lead, right? So they prioritize the hot leads and then work on the dull list, right? So now how do you achieve this? What we created for this result was a star scoring system that helps you rank leads and then prioritize the hot leads, right? So and then they assign the lead. So from after they rank the lead, they assign the lead. So how do they assign the lead? So we created the claim system that can be used to target the 60-second rule. So basically, in the previous step, or we showed it right here, they always try to get, right, they always try to contact this within 1 minute, that's 60 seconds. So this helps them close this faster and then get business done. So we optimize for that using our claim system. And so we created a claim system that helps you target the 60-second rule. Now, and then they close. So when they close, they send an estimate is sent, and then the invoice is paid. And then this whole system is automated using the sales and estimating system we created. So you can see the journey from when a lead comes in, what the journey they go through, and all the systems we have been using up this point so far. So you can see, and then you can implement this system. So I talked about this in previous videos and how to set them up, so you can check it. You can check them out. So now let's say the lead has paid an invoice, right? They've been sent an estimate and they've paid an invoice. So now we come to job delivery. So how is this job delivered, right? So now a crew is then assigned. Now this also has a system behind it. Now if you notice, one thing you've noticed so far in this video is that we optimize for every single process of the lead journey with systems. So now with the job delivery, a crew is then assigned based on the job scheduling system, which we talked about in the previous video also, and then the job is done. So once the job is done, a review is then requested. What we are trying to do is that we make sure that once the job is done and they get a satisfactory result, immediately we send them a review request. So every company, every roofing company, or every successful company has thousands of reviews, right? Thousands of high quality reviews. And how they do that is once the job is done and then the client or the lead gets a satisfactory result, a review is then requested immediately so they can get more reviews. And then we optimize or we solve for that using the review system. Okay. So far we talked about getting leads in qualifying, closing leads, and then the job delivery. So now we are talking about tracking. Now tracking is, I have to say, arguably the most important part of this process, because tracking helps you to know whether you have a problem in this part, right, getting leads in, or whether you have to optimize for one of these results, right? So basically, you can see in which of the following process lead falls off the most, right? So for example, you can you might notice that more leads come through and then they view their website from your ads, but then you have fewer invoice or estimates sent. So then you know that I have to optimize this process or this system right here, right? So that's my bottleneck right now, and then you solve for that, and then that's how basically tracking plays a role, right? So with tracking, you can see all of these performances, right? You can see the performance, which ads perform the best, which whether Facebook, Meta, LinkedIn, you can see employee dashboard based on the employee, which employee is doing the best, and then you can also select from date ranges, right? And then how we do that is the reporting system we help companies create, right? Now this is how this company makes over $4 to $3 million a month, and then companies like this make millions a month because they have a team in place that set up these systems for them. Because business owners don't have the time to set up these systems and monitor these systems for themselves and then run the day-to-day business at the same time. Right? They have teams in place that set up these systems for them and then monitor it for them. And so if you have a roofing company or you work with one and then you want help implementing these systems so that you can help your roofing company scale, I have a link to my Instagram in my bio. You can simply DM me and then we'll take it from there.